Chapter 2, Crimes of Passion. The Price of Infamy. Outside Luke's hideout, you stare at the reporter on Luke's screen. Her hands are bound, but she looked unharmed. Well, this complicates things. You think? That poor woman. Why would a jewel thief have a hostage? Welcome to Self Hostages Review. We need to get in there and help her. We need a new approach first. What we planned earlier doesn't work anymore. And what we let Ricochet hurt her while we're deterring over strategy. We're not the cops. Nobody's going to cover our asses if someone gets hurt. Shouldn't cross their arms in begrudging defeat. Fine, how do you propose we do this? We go in undercover, buy ourselves enough time to separate Hershey from the hostage. Great idea, except for the fact that you were both recognized by a pawn shop owner today. And your point is, that was one guy. He wasn't there. Ricochet was dead. No, Luke's way was already a celebrity, but now you're both famous, especially as a pair. You have fans and everything. It just goes to show how capitalism and grows this true crime thing has gotten it. Luke, grab about humanity later. We have a hostage that needs saving. Right, my point is, any strategy we come up with needs to account for. Jesus, I can't say the word. Account for some reason, your so anonymous phases. Perhaps I could wear some sort of attractive hat. Maybe we should try the police again. Let them handle this if we tell them there's a hostage involved in the mix. And what? They'll still take forever to get here. If they're bothered to come at all, no, we're here now, and we need to deal with this ourselves. So we're back at square one. Actually, I think you might have been onto something with that hat idea. If you wore a disguise so incredible, so high-end that nobody would probably think you're a detective who took down the hunter killer, that's not a terrible idea. Can it be Joe Buzz? It would give us a good reason to get there, be there, and give us that time we need to protect the hostage. And not to mention, you'd have eyes on that tiara. I consider that a win-win-win, no matter what. The Joe Buzz idea is a good one, but we need to look and act the part of rich bastards I can coach silhouette on the letter. But what about the look? We don't exactly have any spare clothes in the van, let alone ransoms. Luckily for us, we have a fashion designer on speed dial. My sister, Audrey! Yes. I love it. 100%. If you guys know, if you guys been surfing the channel long enough, you know I'm a sucker for black. Hot cover-up or hot cover-up. Fashion forward beats convert ops. Her step is a whoop too, but I do guess. Just how fast can Marguerite get here? I guess she's already on the way. She looks up from her phone with a ring. Yep, she's on the way. She's already on her way. Called it. Less than 20 minutes later, Marguerite strides into a nearby alley with a garment bag slung over her shoulder. You are so lucky I was already on my way to a runway fitting. If you have if you have somewhere else you need to be, we can just take the offer and get ready in the too late to live with strip. Okay. 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 Okay, Fatima. Marjorie hooks the garment bag on an exposed pipe. She unzips the first bag with a flourish. This is futile to with time to take your clothes off in the union alley. Just don't think about it, champ. Don't think about it. We'll keep watch. Make sure nobody tries to add to the amazing aroma in here. Not sure anything could possibly make it worse. You undress, and before you know it, Marjorie is dropping and buckling into a sleek streetwear look. I thought you said high end. Don't question it. This is high end. Nothing says I have cash to drop on precious gems like spending $10,000 on Sunday streetwear. They look like cargo pants, but they feel silky smooth. Only the best for the ridiculous wealthy, and you will need to follow their example if you're going to pull this little deception off. And how do you do it? I do that. Act like you belong. If you can make people believe they don't have the right to question you, they won't. But if they do, I made an alias for you on a black market forum. What about Tristan? Yeah, what about Tristan? I can pull 2 pieces from my fitting, unfortunately. That's okay. That's okay, maybe. Maybe she can be a buyer. Ooh, she does a build and practice for it. Speaking of practice, I'll practice my menacing glare. Oh, you don't need to. Marjorie smooths down her sleeves, then give you a pretty nod. Perfect. Now, try not to completely destroy it doing this little bust, will you? There's a fine line between artful distress and garbage. I'll see what I can do. Before long, you and Tristan stride confidently towards Ricochet's warehouse. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Hey, I know you. Showtime. Let them have it. You exhale sharply, inhale sharply, mustering up everything you've learned about high society. What am I doing? Excuse me? Who are you to even question me? That not that it's any of your business, but I'm here to see Ricochet. Like hell you are. Ain't no buyers on the schedule for tonight. You give the rough, heavily muscular guard a once over and curl your lip just and watches him her glare cold and calculating. Please tell me I misheard him, because I think I heard Ricochet's not seeing me. You always hear right, boss. Go home, you're in the wrong part of the city. I will jack you up. Do you even know who you're talking to? I didn't know Ricochet was so incompetent. Listen here, I do my job well. No, you do your job worse. Then call ahead and tell him I'm here because before you lose him a lot of money, see if you still have a job then, buddy. Say the word and I'll teach him a lesson. I'm sure our new friend here will do the right thing, right? The guard holds your gaze for a tense moment, then touches his earpiece. There's a buyer with a bodyguard here to see their boss. Alright, understood. He unlocks the door and Moses you through. You bump head shoulder as you walk by, head held high. That's what I thought. You count 4 guards as you walk through the warehouse, each carrying a gun on their hip. You lean close to Tristan, your voice low. Yeah, we need to make sure the hostage gets a good shot. Agreed, I can attest it's not a pleasant experience. A test? Hey, you never been shot. You've been stabbed, but not shot. Oh shit. That's something I don't know of. We need to be smart about this. Keep Ricochet talking well until we have eyes on the hostage and the tiara. And then we ring it? No. And then we make good spontaneous decisions, accompanying if entirely unearned distinction. The corridor opens to a large, windowless room. A man reclines on a couch in the center of it, his expensive boots kicked up on a stately table. Oh no, damn reception. In one hand, he toys with a pink bedazzled phone. In the other, he holds a gun trained on the hostage who locks eyes with you, mouthing silently, "Hope, hope." You lock eyes with the hostage. She looks frightened, but otherwise okay. Press badge hangs from her neck. Ricochet, I presume. So you're the buyer. Actually, I'm a buyer. Whether I'm your buyer remains to be seen. Don't try to sell me of any of that glass crap. I can spot a fake from a mile away. My kind of man cut from the same cloth you and I. No, we're not. No, we're not. He waves his gun and still trained on the hostage. You'll have to forgive me if I multitask during this meeting. Whatever, just give me the jewels that'll make all my enemies envy me. You glance at the hostage, tilting your head to let her see more of your face. She sits up straight, surprised and hope flaring in her eyes as she recognizes you. Oh my god, you don't know me, you don't know me. You look back to Ricochet, flattening your palms in a we gesture to the hostage. Look, are we doing this or not? I'm supposed to be on my private jet in an hour, and you were already boring me. The hostage hunches again. Someone to take your meaning. Straight to business then. I take it. You saw my latest score. Oh, I hate saying this. I really do, because Amalis is my friend. For a queen, the woman lacks any appreciation for fashion. I couldn't agree more. What use do you have planned for it? Hey, I don't ask you about the woman in the chair. You don't ask me what I'm planning to do with the tiara covered in gravel-sized diamonds. And I'll decide what they're good for after I ensure they're authentic. They are. Let's discuss payment. We don't discuss payment until I see the item. Yeah, I'm willing to part with 10 million. The diamonds are worth 10 alone, not to mention the history of the piece or the trouble I went through procuring it. I mean, yes, you did it. You had your men do it for you. You did it for free, fine, I'm sure. My father would still give me 12. I'll take nothing less than 15. So $2 million different from what I offered. Okay. You can expect to pay You can expect me to pay 15 million sight unseen. You're welcome to inspect the piece, Hugo. Hugo, I'm a little here. A guard brings a glittering tiara from a locked box, setting it on the desk with a magnifying glass. Oh no! Ah, it's Ray. Ray went from the light side to the dark. Oh no, take your time. I don't crouch, bodyguard. You not Tristan. She steps in, inching closer to the hostage as she carefully examines the jewels. It's authentic. Ah, just what I wanted to hear. Ricochet signals for the guard to return the jewels. Tristan's fingers twitch as the tiara moves out of the reach. Roger DuPont, you're under arrest. You're under citizen's arrest. Ricochet can react. The hostage brings her foot up in the arc, catching him in the nose with her heel. Blood pours from his shattered nose. With his hand loosens on the gun without missing a beat. The hostage seizes it in her steel-bound hands and quickly turns it on the guard before he can draw his own. Don't you dare. He takes a step back, his hands raised. Alright, let's just talk. Let's all just calm down. We're perfectly calm. You look at the hostage. Impressive move. How did you? It took me a minute to recognize you in that getup, but I never forget a face, especially when I just spent a month or so uttering pieces of your big case. You can't help but glance at the gun. Despite her tough front, her hands are shaking violently. Totally we're behind you. You spending time to see the guard from outside the corridor rushing towards you. Woo! You pivot on one foot and slam the other into the virgin. Oof. He stumbles backwards, stunned, and falls to the floor in a daze. You mess with the wrong digit. Suddenly a gunshot rings out. Tristan, I'm fine, but the hostage. Your gaze darts across the room. Ricochet has the hostage backed against the wall, the stolen gun shifting in their brown hands. Stop. Don't come any closer. Should have aimed better. Even in this book, you're a prick. He grabs her wrist, wrestling the gun away from her. You notice the tiara is gone from the desk. You aim your taser at Ricochet and take a careful step towards him and the hostage. Be careful, Ricochet. Murder still comes with a higher sentence than stealing from royalty. Unfortunately, you're right. How right you are. He smashes the gun into the side of the hostage's head. Ricochet dies for the exit. As she crumbles towards the floor, you clutch your taser, deciding what to do. She'll be fine. Tristan, please, over. I'm going after Ricochet. You will out your taser and pull the trigger, but it flies wild of Ricochet as he flees the room. Damn it. You shoot a glance at the hostage, but she's leaning against the wall with a hand pressed near the one side of her head. outlive, go after that bastard. Tristan, he's getting away. You dash out the Ricochet with Tristan hot on your heels. Ricochet spills out into the warehouse district. You follow him through labyrinth alleys, alleyways strewn with junk. He's fast for someone who eats a stick of butter a day. Excuse me? What? He knows the area. Stay on your guard. Ah! Just had okay. Change a ladder crashing towards you. Sorry about it. You saw leaping onto a crate and hurling up onto a shipping container without missing a step, just a step behind you. There he is. Ricochet runs almost parallel to you. He glares up at you, then takes a sudden right hand turn. Come on, he's not getting away that easily. You roll down from the shipping container, the space between you and Ricochet posing with every step, and then he's gone. You come to a stop as the alley opens into a train yard littered with shipping containers and train cars. He's hiding. How do we find him? I mean, since his nose is already busted open, follow his bloodstains. His nose is probably still bleeding. A dark spot on the cement gleams wetly in the moonlight. You know Tristan? Bingo. Well spotted, there's more over here. Wonderfully, you follow the trail of blood across the yard to an open train car. A figure breaks free of the shadows. You get a split-second glimpse of Ricochet's face before his fist slams into your stomach. You hit me. Oh, you hit me. Oh, no one hits a champ because of will that. You made a great mistake coming after me. Well, I said his face is already bleeding, so punch him in the face. You growl and punch your face, smashing it squarely into Ricochet's nose. Ricochet's already busted nose exposed, and bro, really, guys, oh, gazers. Sorry, I used to say geysers. Geysers are fresh blood. He gurgles in pain. Was once not enough for you people, and I never hit you, so that wasn't me. So this is my first time. Looks like you finally got the message. Oh, I'm sorry he knows it now. Okay. That was good. Ricochet stumbles back, his head hitting the corner of a train car with a loud bump. Night night! Night night! He oozes to the ground, eyes floating as he hunches his head. I just got out. I can't go back. Yeah, but you actually are. You can't go back. You can't go back. You don't want to go back, but you will go back. I get it. I hear you. The holidays in prison is just isn't the same. You mock my misery. You don't understand. I understand that you're going back to prison. Ricochet fights tied eyes as Tristan crouches beside him. Not in the slightest. Hers does it much better. But maybe you should reconsider stealing jewels as the second thing you do when you get out. I'll get my rebit. But Victor gives into his injuries, sloping against the train car. Unconscious, Tristan looks at you worried. Are you okay? I'll be fine. I'll be sore tomorrow, but right now, I'm fine. You kneel down in front of Ricochet, flipping open a leather pouch, hanging at his side. Diamonds and sapphires wink back at you. Oh, hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. I'm so proud. Hello, trouble. Tristan grins and slides down the train car to sit beside you. She touches your lip, thumb lingering as she wipes away a spot of blood. I could say the same about you. You give your a weak smile, then flip your earpiece on. Wait, the earpiece was out the entire time? Okay. I mean, it's understandable, but okay. Luke Queen Mollis will be happy to know that we got Ricochet and the tiara. How's the hostage doing? The ambulance had arrived a few minutes ago. The hostage is going to be just fine, thank God. The police are with voices drowned out by the sounds of sirens. On the way, thank you, dear. On the clear. Over and out. Tristan grins and you takes your hand. Just like old times, eh? Yeah, just like old times. A short while later, you and Tristan meet up with the team at the drunk tank. As you enter your uncle's bar, Luke raises a drink to you. It doesn't look like his first. Oh God. Really help your boyfriend. Hey, heroes. Next work you do, the tail is back under tight surveillance, and Quantum is cutting us a check. It's not about the money, but okay. How big of a check? She only cuts a comma with many zeros. Ordered up, I'd say. I see it's on the house, but if my father's buying, Sophia gets your uncle's cheek and sets your beard down in front of you. It's still nice. Thank you, Sophia. If you're kissing my ass in hopes of getting a bonus, it's working. Not my. That wasn't my intent, but thank you. In that case, cheers to my favorite side hustle. Your colleagues laugh and clean their glasses together. Tommy watches you all with a smile. You done a hell of a job with this lonely crew, my fellow. They deserve all the praise for their efforts. All I do is pay them and wrangle them, which we appreciate, especially the pay. But I have been especially impressed with them lately, as has the media. They're already looking forward to our next big case. No comment. I don't need the media watching our every move on these big cases. But that means we would first need a next big case. We might soon. Can we get a break? I found out earlier while you and Tristan were talking with the cops that NYPD is undergoing a full review of its processes. You're kidding. Maybe leans against Luke and pointing your fingers with his. Nope, you two made such huge waves with the hand of Mahara case that the NYPD is considering an overhaul, which means they could see a massive layoff. See massive layoffs. It's still in the fall. It's great news, but right now I don't want to focus on anything other than this beer. It's been a long day, Luke. Let him have this. Now, is this a party or not? No more chalk talk. Tristan slips a hand into yours beneath the table. You squeeze it careful not to let your colleagues see. What about tangible shop talk? I want to hear all about this filthy brother of yours. So would I, come to think of it. The crowd has spoken, Tristan. Fine, but Jewel Thief is too high a compliment for Casper. Think of him as a charming magpie with no impulse control. Tommy keeps the drinks flowing as you and your friends laugh and talk. The next hour away, finally Mahola checks her watch and gets up. I need to head home if I want to see the girls before bedtime. Oh, tell them I said hi, Mahola. Speaking of, it's coming up on bedtime. What do you say we leave the kids to it, Tommy? Sounds good to me, too. The bar is yours. Just try not to drink all the good stuff. So, not the stuff from the top. Gotcha. But no promises. No promises. You see my father at the door, to the door, then lock it behind you. Her Ruby reaches over the bar and grabs a bottle of whiskey, brandishing it at you cheekily. If the grown-ups are turning in, does this mean we get to turn it up? I see a dartboard with our names on it. Tristan meets your eyes, a smile curling her lips. She gives a substantial shrug, whispering in a deep, sultry voice. It could be fun. I have an idea how to up the stakes too. Okay. In the interest of fairness, I should warn you all that I've been playing. Duds since before I could walk. Ditto. I appreciate it, but I'm virtually undefeatable at the Dragnomian equivalent. What's the Dragnomian equivalent? Let me guess. It involves knives, among other things. Great. I can tell if you two are screwing up for a bloody competition or a daily alliance. Daily alliance. Love it. You interested in the look? As much fun as it would be to team up, it might make a relative too obvious. Talk like that only makes me want to put a good princess in her place. Scared to join the forces, Luke? More than anything, guess that makes me think Tristan. Boys versus girls, I'm honored. Tristan retrieves the darts from the board, then hands them to you. I propose we introduce some genuine customs to this game. We are not using knives. I need these fingers to do my work, not to mention everything else. No, we can keep the darts by Angel Courier. It is custom to take a shot at every throw. What we gonna do already? Ruby is the bottle of whiskey. I support this custom. We also need to make a gentleman's bet between the teams. Okay. And if I win, I have the beer. You take a step forward, Tristan closes the distance with a strength and hold out your hand. Then New York will get a beer a beautiful full moon. Oh, do Ruby and I have to get in on this? Let's call it a bet between team captains. I'm okay with that. Just infirmary shakes your outstretched hand. After a lingering moment, you force yourself to let go. Seems like you decided to roll her close. Let's play. Who's up first? Since I'm a gentleman, I'll say ladies first. Me! Ruby takes a dart in one hand and takes a healthy swig of whiskey from the bottle in the other. At least something does not be passed around. That's the spirit. Ruby, have you played darts before? Nope, but my work's all about precision. My work's all about precision, so he aims and lets the dart fly itself through the air and land with a strong thump in the inner ring. Beautifully done. Beginner's luck, show her how it's done, Luke. Hey! Gladly, my line of work also requires precision of the brain. Ruby laughs and presses the bottle of whiskey into his hand. He steals a kiss from her before taking a swig. Let's see what you've got. Luke aims, shoots, but lands his dart in the other ring. Genzo, as expected, you know that the tapping is terrible for fingers. Dexterity, don't you? That's what the stress ball is for. Chisholm takes the dart and the whiskey. Watch the master. Close your eyes. Chisholm turns away from the board, taking a deep swig of whiskey and shoots without looking. Okay, I guess that's kind of like closing your eyes. Sort of. With dart lands just shy of the bullseye. Impressive. Oh, close, but there's a guy. What are you talking about? That was borderline perfection and badass. Not to mention badass. Please, being good at does isn't all flair. No. What? No? Then what is it about, dear Rose, Detective Rose? Finesse. I wouldn't say confidence, but that's some of a self-boosting thing about our team is swimming in finesse. Your team is relying on luck. Let's see you put your money where your mouth is. Okay. Watch and learn. No pressure to love about. If you are not perfect, we lose. Don't worry, Lord, I got this, bro. I know my bare cheeks are a little on the line. You take a swig of whiskey, then line up your shot carefully. Bullseye. Use the second the dog leaves your finger, you know your aim was perfect, and sure enough, it dunks right into the target center. Bullseye, thank you very much. Whoa, that was amazing. Hell yeah, it was. Had I been looking at the board when I made my shot, hey, Tristan, you turned it on your own volition, so don't gripe, don't bellyache, don't be a sore loser. I believe you owe me a bet. No, pay up. But you weren't. It's time to pay up. For far be it for me to renege on a bet without shame or hesitation. Tristan starts pulling her clothes off. Oh my god. Oh, just take a minute for a second. Just take a minute for a second. Okay. 21st Street, was it? Maybe. She thrusts her clothes into Luke's arms and trots towards the door. Stop, naked? Thank you? You give a cascading whistle. Tristan looks back at you with a mysterious smile. Take it all in, friend. This is the most gorgeous bum you'll ever see in your life. And with that, she disappears out into the street, hollering as she runs. Okay, that wasn't part of the deal or the bet, but I did guess. I love New York. I can't believe she actually did that. The streaking or the hollering? Because I can't believe she did the hollering. Children returns a few minutes later, smoking and gets dressed slowly. The party begins to wind down. Lily, I'm gonna need you to carry me home. Will calling a ride back to my place, dude? Let me think about that. Yes. Luke and Ruby makes for the door. Tristan makes a show of relating with them, throwing you a backwards glance and a side wink. Shall we, partner? Sleep well, partner. You get in and wait 10 minutes and then call a ride. In a hurry, anytime at all. Tristan opens her apartment door with a grin. Oh, good, I wasn't too substantial. In what world are you? I don't think you ever have that problem. Ever had that problem. I was ever hadn't or had. You follow her to the couch, flopping down with your legs in her lap. I can't believe how long it's taken to get you all to myself today. Tristan rests a hand on your thigh, tracing lazy circles with one fingertip. Secret relationships have many exciting upsides, but the limited amount of time we have to be alone together is not one of them. Yeah, I see that, and that's unfortunately true. There must be a way around it. Maybe if we plan a proper date together somewhere outside the city, going somewhere to relax. Some place quiet away from all the noise. Tristan noise softly. You get bored in 2 hours flat. I doubt that. Of you, I doubt that. Hey, I could learn to enjoy lying on the beach or reading a book under a tree or something. The fact that you can't even make a full list of relaxing activities indicates otherwise. Well, we have to find somewhere. You sneak a hand down Tristan's arm, sighing wistfully. Was dating this complicated for you back in Jakovia? In a different way, I suppose. In Jakovia, it's traditional to lightly poison the cup of the object of your affection, and if they detect the poison in time, they're worth pursuing. And if they don't, they die. They die. They spend an unpleasant evening on the toilet, and you move on. If I like it if we didn't phobia poison. Agreed. There are some traditions better left in the very distant past. See how well we assess each other's qualities now. I'm confident we can think of something. Her hand travels slowly up your body, caressing each part of with care with until she fully cups her cheek. You let out a sigh as she presses her lips to yours, catching them in a slow, gentle kiss. Mm, you slip your hands beneath her blouse, toying with the hooks of her bra impatiently. You have no idea. Her fingers trail down to the button of your pants, pausing tantalizingly over them as she looks up to catch her gaze. Yeah, you may. Tell me that. It's cold in here. You don't need to ask me twice. Holding your hand under the table was told that all I wanted to do was. You paused during Tristan in from head to toe. Was what? I think it's better if I just show you. My dear, my dark Jacoban heart is pounding in anticipation. You stand when Tristan moves to follow you, push her back on the couch as you consider the next move. Yeah. You smack them drag a tantalizing finger down Tristan's neck while your other hand unbuttons her shirt. So dexterous. You expose the soft curves of Tristan's breast, enclosed in a lacy bra. Go ahead until you see what else I can do with this hand. You give her Tristan's mouth and a deep kiss as your hand gets below her waist. Oh God. Your lip nips at her neck, then work their way down to your collarbone, her chest stopping just shy of her hip bone. Tristan hands run your body more freezing with every kiss you plant against her skin. Don't tease me, Talewa. I waited all day to have you. And good thing I planned. When they say distance make the heart grow fonder, I didn't think this is where it led. Yeah. 9 times out of 10 it does, Tristan. You meet Tristan's eyes dug and heady with desire and push her skirt up her hips. Do you have any issue with it? Not one bit. With a missive grin, you settle between her legs. You press a kiss to her inner thigh. Your breath tickles her skin. Oh. Your tongue darts out to taste her and her back arches. Her fingers gripping your scalp. God, Talewa. With a rumble of laughter, Tristan tosses you perfectly onto the couch and begins to peel away your clothes. There's just too much fabric here for my liking. Tristan lips cracks gears apart, her hands roaming your body as if learning your curves. Its curves and planes for the first time. Wow. Her breath catches as Tristan touches blazes up, chisel touch blazes up your leg, scanning your thigh. Tristan finds your ear glowing in a I press it too quickly. You can read the rest of it. Whatever you need, it's yours. You lean Tristan over the couch. She looks back at you with a playful smirk as if doing, I'm so sorry guys, we have to stop this for YouTube. Sorry. The two of you collapse onto the couch and an exhausted heap of sweating limbs. You close your eyes as Tristan's finger busily trace up and down your spine. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because I love this song. Bright and early the next morning, you roll to lazily pull Tristan closer, light just beginning to shift when crash. You wake with a start as someone slams Tristan's door open. What the? In here, a dozen hooded figures stream into the apartment before you can blink, trying to flank you and Tristan. Really? Are you kidding me? Can we ever just sleep in? You leap off the couch, grasping for your teaser as Tristan opens the secret door to her knife collection. Apparently not. She tosses you a knife from across the room. Catch it. She grabs one in the nick of time, just as a hooded intruder leaps at her. You ready your knife, but the intruders aren't coming for you. They're all making for Tristan. You dive into the fray, standing back to back with Tristan to defend her. Who the hell are these people? They're Korean special agents. I suspect they're here to take me home to Mother. She ducks a fist, opening a shell wound on her attacker's arm. You tackle another, clubbing the assailant in the head with the butt of your knife. This is how your mother calls you home? Well, she tried asking nicely, but if you think she can keep playing detective in America, you're sorely mistaken. And who are you? You look up and shout to see a beautiful woman leaning idly against the door frame, holding a rapier in one hand. Who are you? This is the captain of the Royal Guard. Hello, Lydia. Hello, big sister. Oh, okay. You stumble as one of the Japanese attempt to pull you in a headlock. You flip him over your shoulder and onto Tristan's coffee table. I think I just trapped at the coffee table. Let's go. Okay. When you look back at Tristan, she's engaged in knife to sword combat with her younger sister. The sound of metal against metal rings across the apartment. This would be cool if it wasn't happening to us. Stay out of this, New York. Also from Western, but go ahead. And let your duck Tristan like hell I will. You duck under another swing from one of the agents, leap over to the couch to help Tristan and sit on a scrap of paper? What? Oh my god, a scrap of paper took me down. A scrap of paper took me down. Toiwa! Tristan looks at you in the lawn as you land hard on your back, giving Lydia an opening she's been waiting for. Smooth as a snake, she whips Tristan's hand behind her back and slaps in cuffs. Tristan, your queen demands your presence after a long delayed murder trial of Juliana Georgesco. What? You grab the paper beneath your foot, recognizing the seal of Queen Victoria of Genovia. Is this a wonderful prison? Yeah. Okay. Your agents drive Tristan from the apartment. You stare after her, but the other gentleman blocked you at the door. You struggle to push past them, throwing punches left and right. Let me go, Tristan! How great. You get one last glimpse of her in the hallway before Lydia forces her out of sight. To find Madrid, she'll know what to do. Great, just great, just great, just great. Okay. You found Tristan's arrest warrant. Congratulations, you found your first clue. There are a total of 8 clues to collect throughout Crimes of Passion 2. Collect them all to solve the mystery of Tristan's past and unlock a social ending. Okay. Well guys, thank you for joining me. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. And I'll catch you guys next time. Till next time, the champ out. Peace.